everybody. Hold on, y'all. Let me get situated. Hi, everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy Thankful Thursday. I am thankful to be alive today. I'm thankful to have all activity of my limbs. I'm thankful that I have a job to go to. I'm thankful that I have a loving husband and a beautiful daughter. I am thankful for my football team. As y'all can see, I'm repping my football team this morning. I'm thankful that I'm healthy. I'm thankful that I'm alive. I'm just thankful. Happy Thursday, everybody. Make sure y'all drop what y'all thankful for as y'all come in the room. This is Tasha checking in with another video, and this is going to be Car Chat Thursday. Okay, Car Chat Thursday. As I am getting off of work, I'm on my way home, and we're gonna get into a car chat. I like doing the car chats because it allows us to get to know each other. It allows us to get to talk about some extra current events that's going on in the world. And yeah, it allows y'all to definitely learn me, and I can learn y'all, the whole nine. So I love doing these car chats, and coincidentally it's crazy because the car chats end up happening on Thursdays all the time. Like, I don't even plan it that way. They just end up happening on Thursdays. And so I decided to introduce this to my lineup of things, of content that I create on this channel. So I'm hoping that you all like it. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So first and foremost, if you have not done so already, go ahead and like this video, comment in the comment section, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Okay, you said Cincinnati Bengals versus Baltimore Ravens, Thursday night football tonight. Who wins? What's going on, Ardell? Welcome to the live. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Ravens on this one. We shall see what happens. In my football team today, the Washington Commanders. Yes, we are 7-2 right now. The Washington Commanders is doing their thing, and I always say in my job, we are going to the Super Bowl. I don't care what nobody say. You can't tell me nothing different. Put in the comments what team y'all think going to the Super Bowl. I already know my team is going. So who we gonna play? So who we playing? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I have another one that I got as well. I'm working on building my Commanders gear. I got some socks that I got as well. And I got a bunch of Commanders bumper stickers, license plate things. This is my team. Like, I've been rocking with them since they were the Redskins. And unfortunately, I do not like the name. However, I understand why they changed the name, but I don't like the name. I felt like they could have put a little more thought into picking the name. Like, why this name? I do not understand. But anyway, y'all, this is Car Chat. So this is chit chat. We just talking. We getting our thoughts off and everything. We're talking about current events and everything like that. If we want to talk about that, whatever we want to do. This is my channel, but this is you all's channel as well. So what happened as of recent, y'all, is we have a new president of the United States, and his name is Donald J. Trump. He has beat out Kamala Harris, which is the vice president, the current sitting vice president. Congratulations to Donald J. Trump. Now, I'm going to say this. These Kamala voters are more violent and more hateful since she has lost. And they say that Trump is the one that is hateful, violent, mean, and all these other things. But I have encountered in the past 2 days Kamala voters that are so mean, so hateful. You should hear the stuff that they have said to me, the really how horrible they've been. And I'm like, I thought y'all said Trump was the one that's like that. But you all are showing that her voters are like that. So I was just like, dang, like, are y'all mad? Y'all big mad, or what the heck is going on? What's up, Brittany said? Welcome to the live. I keep saying the same thing. It's literally insane. Absolutely. Like, you would be amazed at how much her voters are coming for people who voted for that man. But I'm just like this. The people have spoken. They picked Trump. He's now the president. And he didn't beat her by a little bit. He hugely beat this lady. And so it's just kind of like, accept it and move on. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, they would have been like, well, y'all just need to accept it and move on. Right? What's going on? Hold on, let me get you out the room since you're confused about if I'm a woman or a man. Let me just go ahead and make it easy for you. Yeah, girl, they've been saying the most awful things. What's up, Hattie? And I'm driving, y'all, so if I miss some of the stuff y'all say. But yeah, y'all, it has been like, I don't know what you all experience has been, but so far my experience has been people who have been very hateful, mean, and rude. I mean, I thought the last time I checked, we live in a democracy, not a dictatorship. See, a dictatorship is when you're told what to do, what to wear, what to say, who to go for, and so on, right? But a democracy is when we have the freedom to be able to make our own decisions. And isn't that what makes America so great? Okay. But apparently it's about whatever is popular these days. And if you go against the popular, then you are crazy or something's wrong with you. And I'm just kind of like, are y'all serious right now? That is really crazy to me. So, you know, as the time goes on, maybe people will get over it. Maybe because it's so fresh in everyone's minds and they cannot believe that Trump won. But at the end of the day, I tell people all the time, right? He won because she ran a trash campaign. Okay, all she did was backpedal. She never answered a question. She said the same script over and over again. When asked what she would have done differently from Biden, she had nothing that she would have done differently, which I thought was crazy. Hold on, let me get you up out of here. And then on top of that, yeah, it's ironic. And then on top of that, she goes and she played, if you don't vote for her, you're racist because she's black. Then she played the card, if you don't vote for me, I'm a woman, you're sexist. Then she played the card of scaring people. Then she played the card, her last card, of pulling out all the celebrities, the A-list celebrities that she could find. And when that didn't work, then every time somebody asked her about her policies, she would turn it around on Trump and talk about him. At a certain point, I thought that she freaking had a thing for Trump. I was like, does she like Trump? Because she keeps on talking about this man like he's her man. So I'm just like, these are all the things that caused her to lose. And so for the life of me, I don't understand why people just cannot say and admit that she was not their best candidate for the Democratic Party. And it's okay. Brittany says, did you see her man up campaign ad saying men were afraid of women? Child, no, I missed that one. Child, I'm not surprised though. I'm not surprised. And what I did not like about her whole campaign is she was trying to scare people into voting for her. She was putting out false things about Donald Trump, saying how he's going to be like Hitler. He's going to do all this stuff. He's going to take the Constitution. He's going to make it so that you can't do anything, have any say-so over your own bodies and things like that. All of that is false. I do not believe it, okay? But I don't even argue with people to this point anymore. All I say is we'll see. Let's just see. Let's just see what happens. Let's see. I mean, that's all you can say to people, because if you go back and forth with them, they are so unbelievably angry at this point that they might fight you. Like, that's how wild people are about this loss. They are feeling like they want to fight. And I'm like, aren't y'all the ones that said Donald Trump is the one that starts all the chaos? But y'all up here wanting to really fight people that had their own freedom of speech. You're saying he's going to take away the Constitution, but aren't you all trying to take away my Constitution of having the freedom to be able to vote and speak the way that I want? I don't understand that. Brittany said they took it so fast. Yeah, it's, oh my God, all the lies. I keep saying once you are able to keep more of your check, you'll feel better. Absolutely. What's up, Walking Tall? Welcome to the car chat. So yeah, y'all, Kamala supporters out here wilding. They out here, and what's crazy is I had a family group text, and even one of my cousins was like, anybody who voted for Kamala in our family needs to be removed from the group chat. I was like, wow, so now we off the family? I said, girl, bye. I said, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. I chose to vote for Trump because I agreed more with his policies and the way that he ran his campaign. End of story, point blank, period. If Kamala had policies that I could have got behind, I would have voted for her, but she didn't. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican, but what I am for is a person who is going to move our country forward in a way that would be beneficial. She put out all of these policy changes and things she's going to do with no plan. You know that you have to get Congress to vote to pass a law that you put on the table as the president. So when they say things like Trump going to do something crazy, he going to take away our rights and all this other little crazy stuff, I'm like, how can he do that? Congress has to approve it. And even if Congress can't come to a decision or approves it, it has to go through the Supreme Court. There are 3 branches of government, everybody, okay? Judicial, legislative, and executive. So he has to go through all those branches before he can make such a heinous decision. So when y'all feel like he has said something out his mouth that he's going to do to try to take us back, he can't do that unless he goes through the proper channels. So when people get on this high horse and trying to scare me, I'm like, sit down. Do your research and find out why you voted for her, and find out what is really up with him. Stop calling this man a racist. He's not a freaking racist. He has done a lot of things for black people. Y'all remember back in the 90s, all the rappers wanted him in the video. They had his name in their mouth. He was very much rubbing elbows with a lot of black entertainers. Now all of a sudden, fast forward in 2024, y'all want to call the man a racist? Really? His running mate, Jim Vance's wife, is Indian. So how the heck is he racist? Why would he pick a running mate with a wife that is Indian if he's racist? I don't get that. It's over, people. Now the next subject. I know, right? We just touched on that slightly because it just happened yesterday. So we doing a car chat, so we talking about a variety of topics, but you know, I had to get that off my chest once and for all, because there are still, and I only brought it up because at work, I just got off of work, and this guy was basically trying to bite my head off about why I voted for her as a black woman. And I'm like, what do you mean? Just because I'm black doesn't mean I vote Democrat. Like, what's the problem? Oprah tried to convince him to run in the 80s. Oh, seriously? I didn't know that. I didn't know Oprah tried to convince him to run. So yeah, you know, it is what it is. He's won. He's the president. A lot of people didn't think he would, you know, but he's won. So yeah, like Walking Tall said, next topic. Until somebody else comes out with it, because I'm pretty sure for the rest of this week, people are going to be pretty pissed off, and so there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be said. But what I will employ people to do is not to get into an argument with anybody. Let them know, hey, my choice was my choice, and keep it pushing, because the last thing you want to do is get into a confrontation with somebody and then this person end up having a weapon and then they end up ending your life because y'all disagreed on opposite sides of the aisle. So we don't want to do that. The only thing that I will close this out and say is that I hope and pray that Donald Trump does have the proper spiritual advisors around him, and that he seeks God, really seeks God on his decisions, and that he really does try to move the country forward and the economy forward because of his love for the country. And that's all I'm going to say, and we're going to leave it at that. So he gets to tell you who you should vote for as a black woman, right? People don't. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe that when he said that. I was like, just because I'm black don't mean I was going to vote for her. Because truth be told, she's not black. She's not black. Like, y'all need to go check out Candace Owen YouTube page. She did a deep dive into Kamala Harris's background, and found out that she is actually Indian, and her father is Jewish and European. So she's not even black. But whatever. Let's move on to a different subject. Yes, we have to hope the best. Absolutely, we just gotta hope the best. I love Candace. Kamala even lied about her grandmother. Yes, then y'all, you see that episode of Candace when she lied about her grandmother, y'all? That's not even her grandmother that's in the book that she put out. What a liar. Why would you sit up here and lie about your grandmother? Like, who does that? Just so weird. Anyway, y'all, moving on to another topic. Okay, make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all subscribing to the Redefine Me channel. Make sure y'all commenting in the comment section. This is Car Chat Thursday, y'all, and we are talking about a plethora and variety of topics while I'm on my way home in the car. And nothing is off limits. You all can drop a topic in the chat if you want. I will read it from time to time because I'm currently stuck in traffic. Atlanta's traffic is the worst traffic ever. So I would be able to actually see something that you all say. It is currently raining outside, so if you hear my windshield wipers, that is why. If you hear the road I'm driving, if you hear, you know, if you see the car shaking or whatever, I may have to have something done to my car. I'm not sure, but whatever. So let me talk about this, y'all. So I was about to leave for work, right? I'm grabbing all of my things. Walking Tall said Oprah told him he better run, so he took off running and he ran out the studio. I don't know, man. I wasn't there, so I don't know if she told him to run or if she told him to run out of her studio. So I'm gathering my stuff for work, right? And this made me so annoyed this morning. And because I have a lighthearted personality, I didn't let it irritate me to the point where it could, but it made me mad. Okay, so I have a charger that I use for my phone for the wall at work. And where I sit at my job, I sit kind of in the corner, and there's a charger under the table, and I put my phone charger there. So I left my phone charger in the wall. I went back to work. I do this every day. So when I leave my job, I take my phone charger from under the table and I put it in my bag. So when I came to get my stuff this particular time, my charger was gone. My charger was gone. Good morning. Good morning. Who is that? I can't see your name. I'm driving. I'm sorry. But good morning, sis. So I went to grab my charger from under the table and my charger was gone. Somebody at my job stole my charger. Now, I have an iPhone. Research the truth. What's up, Daya Frey? I think that's how you say your name. I don't know what research the truth. What you mean by that? So I had to, my charger got taken. Who got it? Somebody said I got it. What's up, Lavelle Rollins? Welcome to the live. And the important subject, you are very beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, Walking Tall. So I'm so pissed. I have an iPhone 12 Pro, I think, and somebody stole my freaking charger. Now, the saving grace is that I have a charger in my car. So I'm able to charge my phone while I'm on the way home. And because I live an hour from my job, I can charge it for a little bit. But the bottom line is that it wasn't yours, so why would you take it? I was so annoyed. So I left this long drawn out note on the table, and I was like, hey, whoever freaking took my charger, I work tonight, and the freaking charger better be back in this building, and I'm not playing with y'all. So I went to the supervisor of the next shift because they're already at work. And the supervisor was just like, well, I mean, that's what they do, blah, blah, excusing the fact that the people had stolen my charger. Instead of getting on the intercom and saying, okay, tour 2 staff report to the break room. That's what we call our shifts. We call them tours. Like you're in the military, or tour, T-O-U-R. So she should have said tour 2 staff report to the break room, and she could have easily asked somebody, did anybody take this charger that was plugged into the wall? Now, granted, in a perfect world, a person would have said, oh, my bad, I have it, right? But we don't live in a perfect world. And so the person probably would have lied and never fessed up to having the charger. So, you better... you now better not leave chargers around. Yeah, you really can't leave chargers around. It's like, yeah, it is like crack. People would just take, especially if you have an iPhone charger, that is absolutely like, that's next level crack for people. They take iPhone chargers like nothing, okay? But I was mad because it was a white charger and it had a long cord, and I need 2 chargers. I need one for the inside of a building, and I need one for my car, and so I always have 2 of them. But now I'm down to 1, and so I can replace, which I'll just probably go and buy one. But the cord was so long, and I love the charger. So I'm hoping that that person understood my note that I left, and when they go to sit back there where I was sitting there and plug my charger in the wall, they will leave it when I come to work tonight, and I will have my charger back. I mean, people thought it was so funny, and it's maybe not a big deal to some people, but you stole it, and it's mine, and I want it back. That's the end of that. Oh, was your charger? I would give it back. Right. I mean, it seems so juvenile, but it was mine. I want my charger back. And I'm mad about it. But I still smile even though I'm mad about it, because I know that that person is an idiot and I can actually go and purchase another charger. So it's not an extreme big deal. However, why you had to take my charger? If you wanted to borrow it, you could have said, hey, can I use your charger until you get off of work? And I would have said, yeah, go ahead, use my charger. It's not a big deal. Or if you plugged your phone in, you could use it until I'm about to leave. But to take the whole thing, and they didn't even leave the box. They took the cord and the box. So I don't have nothing at all. You took the entire charger. Anyway, whatever, I'll get it back. And if I don't, I hope the person, like, I hope somebody eats their lunch out the refrigerator. Like, I hope it gets a tit for tat situation in this moment, because I want that charger. So when I get home to my house, my charger was long enough where I could put my phone on the dresser and charge it, and now it's freaking gone. I sold it for $5. They probably did sell it or steal it or whatever. But anyway, on to the next topic. So y'all, if y'all don't know, I do something called lunchtime language, and lunchtime language is simply when I talk about current events and hot topics that's currently going on in the world, right? So yesterday I talked about a topic about this lady that was in upstate New York, and she ended up jumping off Niagara Falls, right? Not only did she jump off Niagara Falls, she jumped with her 5-month-old baby and with her 9-year-old son. So it was such a heartbreaking, troubling story. And so I was talking to a friend of mine, and I feel that something needs to be done to help these children deal with mothers who are unstable. Now, I understand that there is a such thing as postpartum depression. I went through it slightly when I had my daughter. And a lot of women suffer from it. And she just had a 5-month-old, so I'm pretty sure she was maybe dealing with that. She had also put posts and everything up before she had jumped off of Niagara Falls days before, stating how she is heartbroken because her daughter's father broke up with her. So the 5-month-old father ended up breaking up with her, not wanting to be with her. And so she was just like, she wanted him back. He was the love of her life and everything. And so now, because she couldn't get him back, she ended up jumping off Niagara Falls with her 2 children, and all 3 of them are deceased. It was such a sad, horrible story. So this is my thoughts on it, right? This is my thoughts on a plan. And y'all may say this plan sounds ridiculous, but this is what I'm thinking. When a woman is pregnant and when she gives birth to a baby, I believe and feel that that baby should be taken care of from the time they come out of the mother's womb until they are in safe care if the mother has mental issues, okay? If y'all hear my car, it's a lot of, Atlanta got some nasty, crappy streets, okay? So I apologize in advance for the shaking and the bumps and all that other stuff. But I believe that what the hospitals should do is do a psych evaluation of the mom and do a couple of testing, because the woman has to stay in the hospital for about 3 days. So during those 3 days, the mom should have some type of psych evaluation or testing so that she can be cleared to leave the hospital with her new baby. Because CPS, Child Protective Services, they need to be involved from the time that a mother has a child, because the most important thing is the children. Because CPS tends to not get involved until something devastating happens, or until the child is now sexually assaulted or abused or something. Then CPS gets involved. But what if we could help the child from the start when they come out the mother's womb? Give the mother some treatment and services to ensure that she is fit to be a mother. Now, if it's deemed within those 3 days that she is not fit to be a mom, then I believe that her child should be removed from her care until she goes through the proper treatment to be able to care for her child. So y'all let me know what y'all think. That was a theory of mine that I was thinking about that could possibly help with children, that so that they don't have to suffer at the hands of a mother that is not fit to raise them. Because this was such a sad story, you know, it really was just horrible. And I'm thinking to myself, what could have been put in place to combat this woman from wanting to kill herself and her children? What mental issue was she suffering from outside of maybe postpartum depression could have been done to help her? Where was her family? Where are the children's fathers? Like, there's so many question marks in this scenario. And so if women are given the help that they need once they have a baby, and the hospital brings in certain workers and really care about them and get them the treatment that they need, then maybe we can save a lot of children from having to go through a horrible childhood at the hands of an unstable mother. So I don't know. I'm just kind of like, you know, what could be done? What could be done? Y'all, a police officer turned on his lights right behind me, so I thought he was about to pull me over. But he pulled somebody else over. I was like, thank God, because I don't want to be pulled over. Bye, Walking Tall. Thank you for joining the live. I do not want to be pulled over right now. I ain't got time for that. But the light scared the mess out of me. That's why I looked like, is he about to pull me over? Because what I would have done, though, for real, I would have stayed live. until it was over, because if he tried to pull anything or do anything, y'all would have been my witnesses, and I would have had this video witness that I got pulled over and everything. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that situation. Y'all let me know what y'all think. If y'all are commenting, give me a second and I will respond and read the comments that you all have said. But yeah, that story was sad. It was really, really, really sad. Unfortunately, so rest in peace goes out to those babies and the mom. I don't know, praying for that family in that situation, because that's just a messed up situation no matter which way you slice it. Some people are blaming the mom, saying why didn't she just kill herself and leave the children with other family members. I mean, that's harsh to say too. However, I could see how a person would feel that way, because the babies are innocent. Like, why would you put their life at risk because you feel like you can't go on living without a man? And that's just, to me, crazy. So y'all, next topic, right? So what y'all think about this? Dating shows now, or dating apps now. We're in this generation, right, where dating is definitely different. Like, you just don't walk outside and see somebody that you like and then be like, oh, okay, yeah, I want to be with that person or what have you. And I hope the live is coming through clearly for y'all and that y'all can hear me and see me, okay? So we have dating apps and shows like Pop the Balloon for Love. That's one that I watch from time to time. And then you have all these different apps and things like that. Now, back in the day, I did go on the apps a few times and I met some decent guys before I was married, right? But now that we live fast forward in 2024, I don't know if I would ever want to be on a dating app, because people are crazy out there and I don't think I would want to do it. However, this is a new way of dating at this point. My husband, and me and him disagree on this. He feels that if you go on a dating show or join a dating app, that you are desperate. I don't believe that. I don't believe that you are desperate if you go on a dating show or a dating app. I believe that that's just another tool that you're using to be able to connect with somebody that you like. I mean, because you could be walking down the street and meet somebody and they could end up being crazy and you didn't meet them on a dating app. But my husband strongly feels that if you meet somebody on a dating app or a dating show, that you are desperate. What do y'all think about dating shows or dating apps? Would you go on one or the other? Have you been on one or the other? Let me know what y'all think about that in the comments section. Like I said, I dated a couple of guys back in the day from dating apps, and I actually had, I must say, I met out of maybe 4 guys that I met from a dating app. I think one of them was decent. The rest of them was kind of, a little on the cuckoo side. I ain't saying they weren't crazy, like out of their mind crazy, but they was just a little, doing too much for me. So it's something that, of course, I'm married now and I would never, do that again. But yeah, I have had experience with that. And when I did it, I didn't think I was desperate or nothing like that. I just wanted to see what else was out there. It was a different avenue that I used to be able to date. Okay, Vonda, I think that's your name, Vonda. I can't see pronounce your name. But you said, how do I help my wife with her postpartum depression? It's hurting me also, but I have to be strong for her. Okay, so I'm sorry that I just got to this question. I hope you're still on live. So postpartum depression happens after a woman has a baby. If you all do not know about what it is, and it's some type of chemical imbalance that a woman has after she has had the baby. So it lasts anywhere from 6 months to a year. Okay, and the only thing that you can do for your wife is to be there for her as much as possible. Like, you may have to take the baby more. You may have to, cook for her more, clean for her more, ask her how her day was, offer to talk to her. You can also get her a journal and let her write down her feelings of what she's feeling and things like that. You can also research online certain counselors that deal with postpartum depression and have her call them and talk to them about postpartum depression, and see if they can give her some type of outlet or resource for her that can help her with it. So that is my ideas on it, what I think that you can do to help your wife, and hopefully what I have said will help you help her. There's always some traffic on the road, y'all. I can't never just go home. They always doing some construction or something, and I don't know why y'all just don't wait until like 1 a.m. in the morning or 2 a.m. Do it like overnight. They wait until daggone 9 o'clock in the morning and want to start construction. I don't get that. But anyway, Vonda, if that's your name, I'll probably say your name totally wrong, but I hope what I said helps you. Let me know if that helped you. And I'm praying that your wife comes out of the postpartum depression. Like I said, when I had my daughter, I had it slightly. It was very light. I didn't have a major postpartum depression. However, I think what helped was that I was around my family, and I was able to have that support system there. So I think the most important thing that a woman needs when she's going through that is that support system. Like, support systems are very important after you've had a baby. That's why single mothers, if you are a single mother or you happen to be a single mother, it is a lot to do, because if you don't have family around, or if you don't have some type of support system, or if the father isn't in the picture, it's going to be rough for you to be able to handle a postpartum depression and handle being a mom and having to go to work and everything like that. So this is why I'm an advocate for waiting until you get married. Like, I know I didn't wait until I get married, right, to have sex, but if I can impart some wisdom to somebody who is younger than me, I would say wait to have sex, and I know that you have urges and all of that. You're probably going to look at the video like, Tasha, you tripping. I'm not waiting to have no sex. But listen, waiting to have sex is way, way better for several reasons. One, because you don't have to worry about catching some type of disease from somebody. That's number one on the list. Number two, you don't have to deal with unwanted pregnancies. Number three, you don't have to intertwine your soul with another person that you're not going to be with for life or be married to. Number four, it's honorable to God. Like, it's just something that God smiles upon. And if you are trying to strengthen your walk with Christ, or if you're not a Christian and you're thinking about doing that, that is something that He would definitely be delighted in. And it's just number five, just in this generation, it's just something that really, really want to do, because it's so much going on, and you want to end up dying basically from having to deal with a partner that was not clean. So yeah, those that's the reason why I think you should wait or a person should wait for marriage to have intercourse. Now, my husband, me and him had a conversation about this. He thinks that is no way possible for a younger adult to wait for marriage. I disagree with that. Like I said, I'm not saying you won't have an urge or nothing like that. I'm not saying that you won't, want to have sex. I'm not saying that the urge is always going to be there, because God created us to want that, right, from the opposite partner. However, you don't have to act upon the urge, and I think that's the thing that a lot of younger adults and younger people need to know. Just because you have an urge to do something doesn't mean you have to act on doing the thing. You can be celibate. So, but anyway, y'all, that was my thoughts on waiting until you get married. Now, I know some people may be like, you a hypocrite. You ain't wait till you got married. And I didn't. I did not wait until I got married. And that's something that I do regret. I do regret it, y'all, so badly that I did not wait until I got married. I wish I would have. I really do. I really do. I'm not just saying that because now I'm older and I'm a little wiser and I just want to say something to sound like I'm a good person, you know. I really do wish that I would have waited for that. That is something that is supposed to be precious between you and your husband. And so I really do wish that I did that, but I didn't. And so moving on and turning the page, all I can do now is impart wisdom to other women or other young women who are considering sex or wanting to you know, enter into it and ask me my thoughts and opinion on it. And all I could do is tell them, you know, it's better to wait on that special someone to exchange that moment with, and preferably your husband. Okay, so that's my thoughts on that. If you ask, if you didn't ask, if you love it, you like it, if you know, that's my thoughts on it, y'all. So if you're just joining me, welcome to the live. My name is Tasha, and I'm checking in with a car chat video, y'all, and I am going to start doing this every Thursday. So if you like it so far, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. We have a good time over here, y'all. I am 3 subscribers away from 600 subscribers. That is huge to me. It's really big to me. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead and click the subscribe button. I promise you, you won't regret it. I do a plethora of really great content on this channel. Okay, so let's talk Diddy, y'all. Diddy news. I'm sorry, y'all, for digging in my eye on this live, but my eye is like burning or something, and I'm like, did I put something in it? I don't know, but it's okay now. So Diddy news. So if y'all don't know who Diddy is, Puff Daddy, if y'all been living under a rock, that is the music mogul that is responsible for crafting a lot of careers back in the 90s. And so he was responsible for developing the career of Biggie Smalls, Craig Mack, Total, Faith Evans, 112, Danity Kane. He had a show called Making the Band, and that's where Danity Kane and Day 26 came from. He was involved in a lot of things. Like, he ended up having a clothing line called Sean John. Sean John ended up having a cologne too back in the day. I remember that. So he's done a couple of things, you know what I'm saying? He's had his hand in a couple of pots. He's actually billionaire status, right? And so y'all already know that he's currently in prison right now because his house was raided for sex trafficking crimes, and we end up finding out that he had various tapes in his house of freak-offs, and these freak-off sessions is sessions that he would have after he had a party. So if the party started at 9, by 3 a.m. or maybe 2 a.m., and some people have even said 1 a.m., then the freak off sessions would begin and start. And once that got started, drugs were ensued, having sex with minors were ensued, celebrities was at these parties. There was a lot of wild, crazy, nasty, demonic stuff that was going on at these parties, okay? And so he's now in prison for this until his trial starts. So his trial starts in May. I think it's May. Yeah, his trial starts in May of next year, and so he's going to be in jail until that time. Recently, he had a birthday. I think his birthday was November 4th, and a tape was released of his kids calling him for his birthday, and the 2-year-old was on the line, and she was just like, I love you, Daddy. I miss you, Daddy, and all this stuff like that. And here is the topic, right? These babies are so innocent, and they do not view you as the criminal monster that we view you as. They view you as being daddy or mommy, and they're just like, you know, loving on you and everything. And so my thing is, do you all believe that he was different with his children versus how he was to us, and versus how we see him, and versus how he dealt with these people and these freak-offs and dealt with celebrities and everything? Because sometimes celebrities can't be separated from the parent that they are, or the celebrity that they are, or all these different hats that they wear, because the way that the baby saw him is not the way that we are seeing him, you know. But the call was so sad. I'm sorry, y'all, I gotta blow my nose. Ooh, sorry. So the way that we see P. Diddy is definitely not the way that his daughter sees him, and she's only 2 years old. You know, I feel bad because I think that honestly he might be a really good father to the daughter, but he's a freaking monster, and all the stuff that he has done to other people. And it's just kind of like, it's sad because this baby will never grow up with her father, and all she will ever see is what's on social media of him, and or whatever memory that her siblings give her for him. Because I believe that when he gets prosecuted, he's going to serve time for a long time. If he doesn't do life, he's going to do like 25 years to life, I'm sure. And he's going to have to pay out so many different restitutions to people for lawsuits that people are filing against him. So I believe that he's just basically over with. You know, the money is going to be gone. He's going to be gone. And I'm just kind of like, that's unbelievably sad for the children that he does have. And so, you know, we'll see what happens with the whole Diddy case. I reported yesterday, y'all know, this guy came out, Courtney Burgess. And Courtney Burgess is somebody in the music industry. Now, they said that he has worked with Nelly. He's worked with the likes of Tupac. He's worked with a couple of different artists, right? We don't know if he's a producer or what he is. But he also said that he was close friends with Kim Porter. And before she died, she gave him manuscripts and flash drives of freak-off parties that happened and at Diddy's house. And so he was name dropping all these different celebrities that were at these freak off parties. And he said that some of the names allegedly was Mary J. Blige, Kevin Hart, LeBron James. Who else did he say? He said Kobe Bryant was at the party, but not at the freak off. And some other names that he failed to mention because he said that he had a better rapport with those people. And once he said that, I lost all respect for this guy, because I'm just like, if these people were having sex with minors and doing all type of crazy, heinous things, why in the world would you not drop their name? Like, their name is worthy to be dropped. Like, you just can't sit up here and hold back because, oh, I can't talk about that person because they're my friend. No, if they were doing something heinous, then say it. He also talked about how Justin Bieber was there. And he was like 15 years old. An artist back in the day named Danny Boy was there, and he was like 15. He also said Usher was there when Usher was a minor. And Justin Bieber, they said Diddy and Mary J. Blige had sex with him. And I was just like, this is a lot going on. And so if y'all want to see that interview, actually, the YouTuber that did the interview, his name is Too Strong, the number 2 Strong, STRONG, Strong. So if y'all want to see that, y'all can go look up YouTube, search the content creator, and yeah, he definitely had an interview with this Courtney Burgess guy. And we'll see. But Kim Porter's sister came out and she said that they don't even know a Courtney Burgess. They don't know where this guy came from. They don't know if he is being honest. Kim Porter's sister says she believed the guy is lying about having flash drives and manuscripts and all of that. So I don't know if it's true or not. We shall see what happens. All I do know is that it was a lot of stuff that happened at these parties, at these freak offs and stuff like that. And as closer as it comes to the trial, a lot of other things are going to be released, and we're just going to have front row seats to see it. Hopefully, do y'all think they're going to let camera people into the courtroom? I hope that they do, because I really want to see this case. because I really want to know what's going on. I want to hear these names that's going to be dropped, because I believe Diddy is going to hit them with a Nino Brown. Like, he's going to say all type of names and reveal all type of people that possibly we weren't even expecting. Okay, I'm gonna do some digging, because I think another YouTuber released a short where they dropped some other names. I remember seeing like Leonardo DiCaprio, and that's allegedly, because I'm not really sure if I saw his name or not, but I wouldn't put it past them. Oh, they also said that J-Lo was at these freak off parties too, which I firmly believe that she was a part of that as well. But everything I say as far as the celebrities is allegedly, because I don't want nobody coming on my channel talking about she dropped my name, I'm suing her, because baby, you ain't gonna get nothing but a slice of cheese. So you sue me, you gonna just waste your time, because you ain't gonna get much. Okay, I ain't said I'm broke or nothing like that, because I'm definitely not, but you're not gonna get the money that you think. So yeah, we'll see what happens. It's going to be quite interesting. I feel like the case is going to be bigger than the O.J. Simpson case, in my opinion. I really do. But anyway, we shall see what happens there. And once the case gets started, I'm definitely going to review it. Hopefully by the time May gets here, I'll be able to have some type of something set up where I can show the actual court case on one side and have my reaction on the other side. I believe it's StreamYard, and so I'll have to figure out how to get StreamYard on my phone and how to set that up so that I can have you know, you all be able to see it on the screen while I am on live with y'all, and while I'm able to comment on what's going on. Okay, so hopefully by May that happens. Okay, so y'all, this is car conversations, and I am Tasha. If you all are new to the channel, go ahead and click the like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I do a plethora of great content over here, and this is something new that I'm introducing to my channel on Thursdays when I get off of work in the morning. And yeah, I'm going to be talking about various different topics. I'm gonna let you all drop whatever topics y'all want to talk about as well, and we just going to get to know each other and have a conversation. Okay, so y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here though. I thank you all for joining me. I hope you all enjoy this car conversation that we have had. And yeah, until we meet again, I love y'all so much. May y'all have a happy and blessed Thursday. Bye.